8 years ago, I went with my husband to drop off some donations at Youth Emergency Services and Shelter, and I was just blown away. I think a lot of people are naive like I was and don't realize how many kids in our community really do not have supportive environments. It's mind-boggling, and I was just totally drawn to the shelter, and I said, I have to do something. I think this is where I'm meant to be, and so I just started reading with the kids in the classroom, and they had really noticed, the staff, that it made a difference. I mean, the kids were asking to read, they were talking about books, and so when they decided to do the big expansion at Yes, they included a library. You know, these places are doing what they can. You know, they have to spend their resources on survival for the kids, keeping them alive, feeding them, giving them shelter, counseling. So it's just, we just feel like there's just been this wonderful, force. I think God has led us from one library to the other. The reactions are unbelievable. I mean, we had one teenage boy, he was probably 16, 17, pretty tough customer, and he didn't engage really with anyone. He'd been coming to the library for a few weeks, reading books, but not really, talking to anyone. And then one day he's like, oh, I've been reading 2 series and you don't have the next volume in either series. And so I asked him what they were. So we went out and got him both. And the next week he walked in the library and I held up both books. And here's this, tough 16, 17-year-old boy, and he just was in shock. And he's like, are those for me? And I said, yep. And he grabbed him and he hugged him to his chest. And he's like, no one has ever done anything like this for me before. He's like, I'm so happy, I think I'm gonna start crying. Well, we all started crying. I'm like, oh, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get you to smile.